cooking without oil, and you can cook with water or vegetable broth. I prefer vegetable broth, the vegan vegetable broth. And so normally I use this. I put the cabbage in this, the strainer, macaroni, any kind of pasta I normally put in this, and I always put the vegetables in this too. So I'm gonna throw the vegetables in this when it's done. Okay? Throw the vegetables in this, and the pot is getting hot. So it's gonna be piping hot when I throw the cabbage inside. I'm having technical difficulties here. It's production with the camera. I'm production, okay? So I normally use everything organic. I don't use non-GMO as well. I normally don't use artificial anything. I'm gonna turn the flame down a little bit because there's no oil inside of that. But you want it to be piping hot. And see, the flame is nice. You see the smoke coming off of that. So I'm gonna turn my thing on. And this is organic coconut. This is organic oil, and this is organic virgin olive oil. I might put a little bit in here with the cabbage so it can sizzle and fry up. So hold on 1 second, everybody. Hold on 1 second. So now I cut, this is the last piece left off of that. I'm just gonna put it in the garbage. And that was my oil, you guys saw. So I got this, hold it like that so I don't make so many videos. I'm sorry that you guys are seeing it blurry, but there's no way to pause it, and I have to do an editing on the video, so. When making cabbage, always remember that cabbage shrinks. So when you're making cabbage and you have to cook for more than one person, see I'm chopping it up, put it in here. If you have to cook for more than one person, sometimes you have to do more than one head. This is a small head because it's just cooking for me. So this is not enough, so I'm gonna make this half right here. And then I'm going to leave this for another time because I don't need too much food. And then I want to cut up some collard greens as well. So you guys will see how I cut up the collard greens. Take everything off. It turns everything purple. So pretty. I use the leaves, the top leaves as well. I use that too because that's where your nutrition comes from. All the vitamins, the nutrition, and antioxidants is in the leaves. So you got to use that. Never throw that in the garbage. A lot of people do. With cabbage, they throw that top part out, but I cook everything. So the pot is getting nice and hot. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil, not too much, just enough to keep that pot going. And see, it's smoking now. I don't know if you can see the smoke coming off of it, but it's smoking now. Cutting up the other part of the cabbage. There we go. The other part of the cabbage. Going inside the strainer. I'm going to clean it with vegetable cleaner. I'm listening to the radio, guys, and I'm hearing Deja Vu on the WBLS talking about Cardi B is getting a divorce. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. My washer is going on at the same time, so I use a little bit of vegetable cleanser to take in and remove a wax or chemicals or soil on the soil. I just spray a little bit of this in there. I use it on all the vegetables and fruit that I eat. The one that I normally get, because I got the wrong one, I usually get one for the organic vegetables. So I'm just going to twist it up a little bit. Unfortunately, my lighting is pretty dark. I got the light off. Hold on 1 second. Okay, a little bit better. So, sorry the lighting is a little dark. So I turned the light on, so they gotta just wash it all together, rub it together. You can feel the actual cleanser doing its job. Just anything that shouldn't be on, even though it's organic. I've been hearing stories that they spray vegetables on trucks just to keep it. So this piece, I'm gonna have to cut that again to keep it staying, so it don't wither or go bad before it gets on to the supermarkets. Organic vegetables, and I'm hoping that's not true, but I don't take any chances. And so, being that it has holes in it, all the cleansing of the vegetable cleanser is gonna go out. I'm using hot water to kill any bacteria and germs due to the coronavirus and people touching it at the grocery store. So now I'm gonna go back. So now I'm gonna go back and do it again. Get the smoke coming off of that. I'm very thorough when I clean. I'm going to wash my hands 1 second, guys. Okay, it's all clean. I use cold water now to re-rinse any more vegetable cleanser on it off. So that's why I love this strainer, because it goes right out while you cleansing it. So let the water drain off. See all the water coming out? You see it? Because cabbage makes its own water. For those that's beginners cooking, cabbage makes its own water. So even when you add water, only add a really small amount of water, because cabbage makes its own water. So now it's smoking. You hear that sizzle? You want to fry it a little bit. Chop this up a little bit more. There you go. Ah, just burnt my hand. Look at how deep, dark purple that is. I gotta cut that up. That's a little bit too big. I need a camera person. So I'm gonna turn it down because it's piping hot. So I'm gonna turn it down a little bit more. Turn it down a little bit more. And I'm gonna put the lid on it so it can make its own water. I love the glass lid. This pot I had for many years from Macy's. Many years I've had it. So I'm gonna let it simmer a little bit, and I'm gonna come over here and get my ingredients. This is all my ingredients. For those that's cooking organically and vegan, you got some organic black pepper, which I just got yesterday. Gotta use a little pink Himalaya salt. I told you guys about this. This is real salt. It says it does not, this salt does not supply iodine. You don't need salt and iodine. Iodine is a supplement that you can get separately. A little garlic pepper. And a little I'm sorry, that was onion powder. And I have a little garlic pepper, non-GMO. And what is the favorite key ingredients is this right here. This gives vegan flavor. Vegan food, the flavor. That smoked paprika. I talked to 3 black people over the week and never even heard of smoked paprika. Shopping at Whole Foods, I found out about so many different flavors and seasons that you normally don't find in the supermarket and chains like that. Maybe ShopRite would have it, but supermarkets or the corner bodega or stores in the hood, you're not going to find smoked paprika. You'll find artificial paprika, and it's not even real. Like this is real paprika because it's non-GMO by McCormick. But this is smoke. It gives it the smoke flavor that meat gives. So if you want to have that smoke flavor that meat gives, you use this. And when you're cooking your veggies, and even when you're cooking your vegan chickens and meat veggie burgers and things like that. The vegan, with the quotation marks, vegan meat that they use to substitute, you use this to give it that smoke flavor for greens and stuff like that, right? So I have that. My hand is actually kind of burning from burning it. So I'm going to come over here. Hold on, guys. I'm going to come over here. Some cold water on my hands. And I'm going to go over here and put a little bit of water and vegetable broth. A little bit of water. Put a little bit of water. See how it's already creating its own juices? It's already creating its own juices. You don't want it to burn, so you gotta come over here and stand. I'm gonna throw a few onions in here. Give it some flavor. Oh, it's already turning dark purple. Look at that, it's so pretty. So it's high in antioxidants, 20 times more than green cabbage, okay? So it's very much better for you to eat is this one, okay? Put this over here. Okay, I'm not gonna put the water in yet because the juices from the cabbage is coming in. I'm gonna start adding my seasons. See how it's making its own water? See the water in here? That was left over from when I rinsed it off. And put a little garlic pepper. I mean onion, yeah, garlic pepper. Put a little garlic pepper in that. Garlic gives flavor like nobody business. I love granulated garlic. I don't want to put fresh garlic because sometimes it takes away from the cabbage. I'm going to throw some onions in here though. I should have had that already. Throw some onions in here. Give it a little oniony flavor. That garlic smells amazing. I don't know if you guys can smell it, but oh, that garlic is just amazing what it does to food. Real garlic is amazing to it. I'll put the camera down one more time. I got this brand new black pepper. Guess you can use like a teaspoon. I mean, I like pepper, but I don't want to put too much. So that's a teaspoon of pepper. Throw a little vegan vegetable broth in there too. Okay. Sorry, I have to put the camera down again. So now I got the onion powder. A little bit of onion powder in there. I love onion and garlic powder. As you can see, I love to use a lot. I got some Himalaya salt cracked. Put a little bit of Himalaya salt in that. Okay. Once I put the veggie broth, now I was getting a little dry now, so all the water that was in it has dried out. So now it's time to add just a little bit. Just a little bit of water. Just a little bit, not a lot of water. Just to wet the bottom of the pot. Just a little bit of water. And put the lid back on so the juices can flow in that.